What is the single most terrifying image in all of comics? Is it Darkseid on the throne of Apocalypse? Is it Galactus, devourer of worlds? No, it's this. The Joker, smiling, with a fully powered Infinity Gauntlet. What does he do? What happens the second he snaps his fingers? You think you know the answer. You think he's going to turn the oceans into acid, make it rain razor blades, and turn the entire universe into one giant chaotic nightmare. You think his first act will be to finally kill Batman. You are completely, utterly wrong. The common answers are all superficial. They're what you would do. They're not what he would do. The Joker's real plan, the one thing he would do with ultimate omnipotent power, is so much more insidious and so much more terrifying, because it's not about chaos. It's about philosophy. Let's get the obvious, boring answers out of the way. First, he'll kill everyone. Why? The Joker is a performer. He's a narcissist. He needs an audience to appreciate his art. A silent, dead universe is the definition of a bad crowd. Second, he'll create total anarchy. That's a Tuesday for him. That's lazy. With the power of a god, why would he settle for simple, street-level anarchy? Ultimate power isn't just a bigger bomb. It's a new kind of punchline. And the biggest misconception of all, he'll kill Batman. That is the last thing he would ever do. Think about it. Killing Batman ends the game. It stops the music. The Joker doesn't want the game to end. He wants to win. And for him, winning isn't about standing over a dead body. It's about proving his point. So, here it is, the real plan. The true, terrifying, and only logical answer. The moment the Joker gets the Infinity Gauntlet, he doesn't change the world. He doesn't destroy the universe. He doesn't even touch Gotham. He will use the full, combined, omnipotent power of all 6 stones to do one thing. He will make Batman laugh. No, not a nervous chuckle, not a pained, forced grimace. He will use the infinite power of reality, mind, time, space, soul, and power to look deep into the broken psyche of Bruce Wayne and validate his own insanity. He will force Batman to look at the sheer, agonizing, cosmic absurdity of it all and genuinely, truly get the joke. This sounds simple, but it is the most horrific thing he could possibly do. To understand why, you have to understand who the Joker is. We have fundamentally misunderstood his character. He is not an agent of chaos. That's a mask he wears. The Joker is an agent of philosophy. He is the high priest of cosmic meaninglessness. His entire violent theatrical existence is a performance designed to prove one single solitary point, that life is a joke, sanity is a prison, and all it takes is one bad day to make any man in the world just like him. But he has one agonizing, permanent failure. One man who refuses to break. One man who had his one bad day, arguably the worst day imaginable, and instead of laughing at the absurdity, he put on a cape and devoted his entire life to meaning, to order, to justice. Batman is the universe's standing refutation of the Joker's entire life. He is the one stubborn data point that proves the Joker is wrong. So what do you do when you have the power of a god? You don't kill the man who proved you wrong. You force him to admit you were right. Think about the tools he now has. He doesn't need Joker toxin or crowbars. He has the Mind Stone. He has the Reality Stone. He wouldn't just force a laugh. That's crude. He's an artist. First, he'd use the Time Stone. He'd trap Batman in a loop, forcing him to watch the death of his parents. Not once, not 1,000 times, but 1,000,000,000 times. He'd loop it over and over until the single most defining trauma of Bruce's life becomes boring, until the tragedy becomes so repetitive, so mundane, that it stops being a tragedy and just becomes a setup. Then he'd use the Reality Stone. He would show Batman all the alternate universes where he died in that alley and his father became Batman. Universes where his parents lived and he became a happy, useless playboy. Universes where his entire painful crusade meant nothing. He would show him 1,000,000,000 timelines where he won only to have another villain rise. 1,000,000,000 timelines where he lost only to have the world move on. Finally, he would use the Soul and Mind Stones. He would peel back the layers of Bruce's psyche, the grief, the trauma, the discipline, the rule, and expose the raw nerve of absurdity beneath it all. Imagine the scene. Batman, strapped to a cosmic chair, forced to witness the total, undeniable futility of his own life. The Joker, holding the gauntlet, not as a weapon, but as a lectern. And he'd lean in and say, "You see it, don't you, Batsy? All this pain, all this grim-faced, self-important meaning? For what? It's all just a prelude to the punchline. You, me, all of it, it's funny." And he would keep pushing, rewriting reality, rewriting Batman's mind, rewriting his very soul, until there's nothing left to do. And then it happens. Bruce's shoulders start to shake. A small, unfamiliar sound escapes his lips, and then a full, throaty, agonizing laugh. A laugh that says, "You were right. It is all a joke. It was always a joke." In that moment, the Joker wins. What happens next? It doesn't matter. Maybe the Joker discards the gauntlet. Maybe he snaps himself out of existence. The game is over. He won. Forget cosmic annihilation. Forget universal chaos. The Joker with the Infinity Gauntlet is a philosopher with the ultimate debate tool. His plan isn't to kill the universe, it's to convert it, starting with its one true believer. Because for the Joker, ultimate power isn't about changing the world. It's about proving that his view of it was the only one that was ever real. Making Batman laugh isn't just a plan. It's the only punchline that matters.